LinkedIn, welcome to LinkedIn Heroes. I'm excited to have Japney with me today, who's the founder of Billionaire Beauties. But Yen, welcome to LinkedIn Heroes.
Thank you. Nice. Thanks for having me, Nathaniel.
So Yen, can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into your business?
As you know, Japney is actually my nickname. That's what people call me. My business is an online store, so it's billionairebeauties.com. We specialize in beauty products, but our king product is color contact lens. So why I got into the business is because, well, I was raised by a single mother. And mum migrated to Australia when I was only 10 months and my brother was in her belly, with no English, no relatives, no friends, no husband, no money. Growing up, we were financially struggling, basically. So it was hard to adapt, but growing up seeing mum work so hard, that sort of ingrained in me to work just as hard. I was determined to make something of myself. And when I'm so nervous right now. So basically, when seeing mum work so hard and at 18 having 4 jobs and, you know, busting my chops, trying to like make as much money to have a roof over our house, and that drove me to create a better life for my family, for myself, and I wasn't going to settle.
We were saying off camera, was it doubled your turnover in the last 12 months?
I doubled my turnover, my sales from last year.
Wow, what a fantastic result. There's always a lot of challenges that we all have to overcome. And so I always like to share one of those challenges and maybe how you overcame it. Is there one challenge that you'd like to share with us today?
I had a web developer who was helping me with a few things in the start of my business. And basically, I trusted him. I was very open, and he would ask me all these questions, and I answered them honestly. So I shared everything with him, strategies, marketing, everything. And I didn't know that behind my back, he actually then created a business to compete directly with me.
Oh, no.
So when I found out, I actually confronted him, and I knew that there was nothing I could do about it. So what I did was that drove a fire in me to make the best of my business. And what I did was I refocused my energy, not on the competitor, but more on how I can be the best. And so when I shifted my energy and my focus on that, I was able to create like trend set, so create my own sort of path. So then we can dominate the market and what value we can bring to our audience that the other people can't bring. The other one I felt was time. I feel like being an entrepreneur, I still can't say that word. It's like you don't have enough time in the day. Like you got to do everything: marketing, finance, accounting, sales, customers, orders, everything. Yeah. So it got to the point where I was really capped. Like if it wasn't me working, it would be basically no business. So I had to think of a better solution. So basically what I did was I'm like a perfectionist. I've got really high standard on the way I deliver to my customer service, to replying to emails and all that. So I figured a way to then set procedures and systems in place so that I can sort of work more on the business and not in the business. Because I was so particular, the way that I would do things to systemize it would pretty much be like they go through my emails and how I respond, and they would have to take note. And so with the respond, I usually say to customers, it's like emoji, so it softens the communication. And even if you get to say laughing out loud or haha, and just to be real with customers, that's sort of like the key to our business. Once I learned how to systemize and delegate and sort of let go of so much of that control, we were able to scale to the next level.